Hi, everybody. This is The Affairs of Wizards, brought to you by Dungeon Scrawlers. I'm Stephen Merlino. I'll be the DM for this game. You probably know me from our earlier games in which I played Sturge. This is a very different role for me, but one that I really started D&D playing. I was the DM. That's just how it worked. And it wasn't until many years later that I became a player. So it feels familiar to me. This campaign is one that I'm going to publish on the D&D, what's called DM's Guild, and on RPG, Drive Through RPG. It's quite a long work, actually. It's as big as any novel I've written, but it's in 3 parts. We're going to do part 1 in this, hopefully in 10 sessions. Now, that's very ambitious. We'll probably cut a bunch of stuff to make it flow, but I know what to do. I've lived in this thing for about 3 years, and this is the 4th play test. So lots of the, I know where the fat can be trimmed if we need to trim it. But we have 4 players instead of 5, which I've done before. So it should go quicker, and we'll just have fun. We'll see where it goes, and hopefully someday in the future continue it. So I will give a game intro in a few minutes, but I just wanted to introduce myself and have some of our players introduce themselves as well. I'll start with Gwen, if Gwen would introduce herself.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Gwendolyn. I use she/her pronouns. And I'm a ninth grade English teacher.
Yeah.
And I continuing the English teacher trend. Um, yeah, and I'm happy to be here. Happy to roll some dice, hopefully make some mistakes and get messy.
Please choose someone.
Michelle, I'd love to hear from you.
Well, I had to unmute myself first, but I'm Michelle. I'm usually found at phoenixdice.com or at phoenixdice on most social media, usually Instagram. But right, I'm in Taipei, Taiwan. I think I'm the furthest from you guys today. But I'm really excited to play. Do we want characters yet?
Nope, that'll happen
Right.
in
Jen.
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hello. I am Jen. My pronouns are also she, her. I run savagebear.com, which is an awesome, nerdy apparel and accessory shop. We have officially licensed Pathfinder gear, so you can level up your look at the table. I also, some of you who are Dungeon Scholars regulars might see me on the Grey Mantle game stream, where I play one of the warlocks, and it's really, really fun. And yeah, like final friend.
Like, how do you pronounce your name again? It's Garwar.
Thank you.
Spelled like it sounds. Gar for short works. I'm a streamer, content creator. I do a lot of content creation and streaming for Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, which is one of our sponsors for our streams. You get a code on the stream in the chat. Take it over to Idle Champions. They got a lot of stuff coming up for free this week. Epic Game, if you play on the Epic Game Store, there's a whole huge pack with like $100 you can get for free this week. And also tomorrow, starts tomorrow, kicks off a week-long celebration in the game where you log in every day, get free stuff. It's a good time to try it out.
Right on. And you have a stream as well, or a couple?
You can find me at here on Twitch, Garwar, spelled like it sounds. It's real easy to find me just about everywhere because no one wants to steal my name. I stream on my channel. I also stream on the C&E Games channel twice a week. So hit me up there. Pronouns are he, they.
Great. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Okay. The hidden producer behind the scenes is Yang Yang. He's doing all the magic stuff. But let's get into our game. This game is a first level game. I'll give you kind of a 3,000-foot view. They're starting at first level. The first chunk takes them about to 3rd level, I believe. Yes, and then it goes up to 5th level in the subsequent books. But here's the plot. As you can see, we're setting this in Cormyr, which is in the middle of Faerun, if you're familiar with that. And the map I got is off of the D&D Beyond website, so it's supposed to be up to date, but I can't keep up with how many name changes the freaking Lake of Dragons has had. I mean, whatever. It's called the Lake of Dragons on this map. I thought it was the Sea of Fallen Stars, but I guess not. Either that or D&D Beyond decided to publish an older one, or maybe they changed it again. Is there a 6th edition yet that for which they had to change the whole map? Anyone? No, sorry, am I being snarky? So it takes place in Cormyr. The characters come from all over Faerun. So we'll find out about that later. Here's the plot. Now, as a writer, I really like novels that start in the middle of things and make me have to figure things out, like backstory, basically backstory, and also setting, just kind of make me figure it out on the run and just drop me straight into the action. I think I'm going to hold your hands a little bit more than that and set you up a little bit, but some of this will be coming out in stories, so you do have to pay attention a little bit to figure out what's going on. But here's the cover blurb for the campaign. When a famous wizard abruptly retires and calls in her debts, heads turn and rumors start. Indebted PCs must repay the wizard with a quest that thrusts them into ancient mysteries and a threat that spans the plains. Okay, so there it is. You have characters. They are indebted to a powerful wizard who is calling in the debt. And the debt was simply the wizard showed up one day to help them, or they went to the wizard and said, "Oh my God, I have this terrible thing happening. The love of my life is dying. Can you do something?" And the wizard says, "Yes, I will. And I won't charge you any gold, but in the future, you will owe me a favor that I can call in at any time. It may be 10 years from now. It may be 10 days from now. But when I call it in, you come and you must do this thing. Or I will undo the favor I did for you to begin with." So each of these characters has received a summons by this wizard and has dropped everything they were doing, got their affairs in order, and headed to the town of Arabel in Cormyr. And I'm going to start. They had to get there however they could. They overnight in Arabel, and the next morning they are to meet in the sitting room, the restaurant, the breakfast room, where they're going to meet the wizard's agent, and from there go to I'm calling it Evensong because I like that better than Eveningstar, and because I'm probably going to tweak all the names of things for OGL reasons later anyway. But I liked Evensong, so they're going to Evensong. But the road, they will learn, is dangerous. So they're gathering first in Arabel. So we start the scene with early morning, Arabel, inside the Kissing Mule Inn, where 6 people are in a room. They've just had their breakfast. Allow me to scroll a bit. One of those things that happened where I had ink in my computer ran out. And so instead of having everything all printed out today, here we go. You wait, this is the box text, all right? I'm going to give you some box text. You wait in a breakfast room of the Kissing Mule in Arabel, your belly full of eggs and bread and your mug full of coffee. 6 others sit nearby with their own mugs. Everyone's attention is on a well-dressed man with a precise mustache and a neat little clipboard who stands in the doorway. "Welcome to Arabel," he says. "I am Moz, the wizard Rosa's transportation agent. I'll accompany you in her carriage to Evensong to meet her. Sadly, the road out of Arabel isn't as safe as it once was, hence her caution in providing secure transport." Now, if you'll step forward with your summons when I call you, I will check you in and we can go. Web of Arabel? A dour-looking halfling in a long leather jacket and a dwarf-like beard rises and shows Maz his summons. As he returns to his seat, his eyes flick from face to face in a room. Unreadable. His expression unreadable. Thank you, Webb. Next, let me see. Oh, your names aren't on. You have your actual names on your Zoom. I need
Fix that.
So let's see. Gwen, your character's name is Aggie.
Aggie, yes.
Aggie, could you up here, please? Now this is the place where you get to describe your character. What does everyone see as Aggie rises from her chair and approaches Maz with her summons?
Yeah, you would see a like a grayed-haired like mid 30s, but it looks like the like times have been tough on her, like especially recently. Like bags under her eyes, like no amount of sleep will ever fix like the bags and the dark circles she has. But she looks like she's trying really hard to be clean, like with her like chainmail. She has like this black robe that she's wearing, but there's like dirt all over her, like all over her cloak. Like there's like a mustard stain, and she's trying so hard to be clean and trying to be polite, but just kind of has like a just kind of like, hey everybody, I'm here, hey everybody, we're all good, no problems here.
Human?
Human is a human woman, yes.
So she sits back down with her coffee, looks at everybody, and then Bandy of
Yep.
Waterdeep, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
Who do we see stand and approach?
Hold on, let me put my cosplay on.
Okay.
I'm now in character. You see a roughly 4 foot tall, thick and muscled dwarf, wearing robes. They're shabby and patched, but they're dark, they're black and some charcoal gray. If you look close, you can maybe see some stitching. These are not in great shape. He wears a knitted cap. It's black. Black doesn't show the every now and light dirt, sure, but it's not something he worries about. He has dark brown eyes, but a very gray beard that's about this long. Age, hard to tell. You would think with a gray beard, older, but he's a dwarf. They live a very long time. Who knows? Maybe you'll find out. His face a little smudged, maybe a little charcoal soot, something. He probably slept in a barn last night. He doesn't have a lot of money. You can tell by looking at him. He's just clutching a looks like a charred, semi-burnt quarterstaff. It looks solid, but you can tell it went through something. And he's got a tome, a charred, burnt tome on his hip. Dark boots, dark gloves. He looks like a shadow, except for the beard.
All right. And Smalley.
So Smalley is well, Bandy was sleeping in the barn in one stall. Smalley was probably sleeping in the stall next to him. So also pretty bedraggled. He's a big dude, maybe 6'7", coming up on 300 pounds, extremely like muscular. Yes. So sitting next to Bandy, very, very different, even though they slept in the same place. And he's pretty bedraggled looking, like he's really road worn. He is hardly clothed because, barbarians. So he's wearing his, loincloth and maybe like a torn shirt. He's got a horse blanket to keep warm because this place is not great for loincloths and torn shirts. And he's very, he's dirty. He smells a little bit bad. and obviously a half orc. He's not full orc. He's not fully gray with the tusks and stuff. But he does have a little bit of gray modeling. If you want to picture him, he's the '90s version of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but with his hair tied back.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, that is everyone. If you will,
excuse me.
no, so sorry, Kiri. There's another person I forgot to switch. It's on the back of this page.
It's okay.
Kiri.
I'm used to being forgotten.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So Kiryuan is the opposite of their half brother, in that she is basically like 5'4", very like reedy, one would say. Looks very androgynous features, that speak of an elven ancestry, but with some of the softness of a human. And like they have very overly large eyes for their face. But it kind of seems like she hasn't slept in a while. And honestly, probably just hung out near her brother. Even if sleep wasn't exactly easy to come by. And basically carries her own quarterstaff, which looks like a very thick branch that still kind of almost seems like it's alive. There seem to be like mushrooms or fungi growing out of it towards the top. And like she's dressed in earth tones that are very much obviously suited for blending in with the forest, and wears a very light, almost ethereal cloak that like kind of resembles like mycelium almost in the patterning of it. And yeah, it's just very much like, okay, I'm good.
Does she smell like mushrooms?
Yeah, like lots of earth tones, moss, mushrooms, sandalwood. She does have decent hygiene. Those great herbal soaps. She has like a large hat that she kind of keeps to hide her ears.
Is it mushroom shaped, the hat?
Obviously.
It's like a mushroom hat.
Obviously.
Okay, so half elf. What color is her mycelia cloak?
Like a cream.
Okay.
But it's like semi-transparent.
And did you say very short?
I'm sorry?
How tall?
Oh, like 5'4".
5'4". Okay.
Yeah.
So not a giant.
Yeah, a little guy.
And I guess we should probably clarify what you kept referring to your brother.
Yes.
Can you explain that? Because no one here looks anything like her.
We're siblings
it's
from
not
another
me.
mother.
So Smalley.
Yes. So we are okay. So perhaps we have bumped into each other on our travels here.
Yes.
And the way I like to think of it is we have a physical like one of our eyes has that weird starring effect that perhaps is really uncommon. So when we saw it in the other person, we were like, the Spider-Man, the spider.
Exactly.
We did
Spidey
wind up
sense.
talking. Yes, the
Are you
Spider-Man.
also looking for a deadbeat?
No, I'm looking for my dad. Are you looking for your dad?
Yeah.
So half orc, half elf.
They share the human father.
Oh,
and...
I forgot. Gloves. Important to mention.
Oh, you have gloves. Do both of you wear gloves?
Oh no.
No, just one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
one wears gloves. Okay. So Maz tucks away the clipboard under his arm and says, "Come this way. We must start quickly. The wizard Rosa's carriage is very fast. We shall cover in the space of 1 day what others take 3 days. However, we must begin now in order for you to meet with the wizard in Evensong by, probably just before sunset. All right, everyone come this way." And he leads you out of the inn to the back of the inn, where there is just the biggest carriage you've seen. And it must, I mean, you could take 10 people in there and have feel like a party bus, except it's a carriage. And it's drawn by spectral horses and driven by two, looks like wooden people, like crafted wooden people, not like ents, but kind of like wooden automatons, maybe. Anyway, there's two of them there. Maz steps up, some doormen open the door, and a little ladder steps fall out, and he beckons you inside. And I assume you all go in, and there are two benches facing each other, and you can sit in there and you can sort of decide who you're going to sit next to. Maz leads the way, since each of you looked a little bit baffled as to, is this thing going to explode if I go inside of it? And he goes inside first and is sitting there. Come in, come in. Taps the padded bench next to him. Looks very plush.
Okay. You first, sis.
Who are you saying that to?
I said you
Oh,
first,
sis. You first, sis.
Like Kiryu just sort of seems paralyzed in like people, things, strange new experiences. What do?
One of you sit next to me. I won't bite, I promise.
I can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll kind of like heave myself up a big hot, like getting into the carriage, sit down. Oh wow, this is really, and you can just see like immediately like trying to not keep their eyes open on the plush bench.
Since it seems like Aggie has gone in safely and not gotten devoured by this thing, Kiri will like look around, like, and then just sort of like head in, scramble in there. They seem sus of the plush.
So are you going to sit next to Aggie, or are you going to sit across from?
Across.
Across, okay. Gotcha.
Just doing this, like what is this? This is weird.
It's like a mossy log. Think of it that way.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
But I can't talk.
Smalley, are you in there?
Yep.
You sit next to your sister?
Yep.
Okay. Bandy?
Bandy kind of waits to last and then kind of peers in and then tries to find the spot that's the furthest away from the first person that went in. Because
Aggie?
Yeah. No. Maz.
Oh, Maz. Okay.
Yeah.
Just untrustworthy of that person so far. The others, they're in kind of the same boat he is, or carriage, as it were. But doesn't trust the other one. So tries to sit as far away from them as possible and just kind of curls up in the corner, like thick shoulder. He's short, but still thick shoulders, just kind of like in the corner.
Yeah, it takes up 2 spaces.
Trying not to like crouch into lots of other people's space.
So are you on the opposite side from Aggie and Maz, or on the same side?
Probably opposite, trying to get, since Aggie sat next to him, he's trying to sit across the whole thing.
Oh man. So now I just picture Kiri's just like smooshed into the opposite corner as the littlest guy on the side.
So Webb gets in, the halfling, sits down on Aggie's side. So you're basically he closes the door. The footman closes the door, and Maz knocks on the roof of the thing, and you feel the carriage lurch. And then instead of the bumping, thumping that you would get in a normal carriage where you're kind of up and down and sideways, it's very smooth. Like it's not even on wheels. It's just, or if there are wheels, it's got some kind of magic suspension, you know. Or maybe it's got giant inflatable like beach tires and they just absorb everything. In any case, it's very smooth. And you see out the windows, things are starting to move by pretty quick. And once they get outside the on the road, past all the wagons and things coming in for the market, you guys are flying, like galloping fast. But it's very smooth, and you're staring at each other. You're sitting in this place staring at each other. I do want to ask Bandy, do I sense that you are not particularly fond of the wizard Rosa? The wizard Rosa, who is your patron in this, or rather the one who called in the debt?
I mean, I have no reason to be fond of her.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she called it a favor, but where I come from, that's not a favor.
So,
and he doesn't, and he's uncomfortable around people who aren't street people. This is not. It has been a very long time since he's been around people who sleep somewhere inside or carriage. This is his first carriage ride. He doesn't do carriage. Well, he walked alongside a carriage on the way out here. They wouldn't let him ride in one because he didn't have the money, but he could walk with them.
Probably.
So he's just kind of like, yeah,
right. Aggie's trying to be cool, and you're just trying to like make sure no one's stabbing you.
I'll like look over at Bandy.
Yeah.
They're all this fast. Every single one is this fast. It's really, I hope you don't get seasick.
What
It's like
is there a do you like catch the sea and it comes out of you?
Okay.
I don't understand.
Like you've never
I've
been
had
on
a
a
cold
boat,
before, but I've never
sick?
had the sea. I don't know what.
No, like an ocean, like
I
know
what an ocean is.
Okay, great. Ocean sick? Is that what they call it over here? It's just so smooth, with the horizon. I just didn't want you to.
I haven't really seen an ocean before.
I mean, I live by an ocean usually. I would prefer to be there, but
I lived in.
But I've never been on the ocean. Is it a thing you get on the ocean? You get sick on the ocean?
Yeah, that seems terrible.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. You seem like you're fine, actually. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't stress.
Oh no.
Can
you get seasick
I don't know that
when
I can
you're not
follow
on
that
the sea?
I look out the window. I think so.
Oh no.
Is it getting sick from seeing things? Maybe you're misunderstanding because you're saying it's from looking out a window.
Are you being willfully ignorant? Are you messing with me?
Are people willfully ignorant?
That's a really good question.
Guys, don't fight. This is really cool. Everyone, let's enjoy the ride.
Wait, are we
just
fighting?
like vibing?
That's true.
Aw,
I didn't realize this was fighting.
no.
If we're fighting, are you winning or am I winning?
For having
I
for
mean, we're
being a
both still
brother,
conscious, so I think we're tied.
being a brother, I just met a couple weeks ago. You're pretty great, Smalley.
Aw, you're great too.
Maz says, I should probably tell you, you will be spending quite a bit of time together. You may be under the impression that the debts that were called in would require you alone to fulfill some task for the wizard Rosa. In fact, you'll be working together to complete the same task, a couple of tasks, and therefore you should make an effort to we'll just expect to be with each other quite a bit, and so effort at civility and friendliness, dare I say, would be probably in your interest. Perhaps you'd like some treats, and here. He looks a little nervous all of a sudden, and he gets a tray out from a cabinet, and there's a bunch of little biscuits, and he brings a thermos out and asks if anyone would like some tea in this case. I know you've already had coffee, so tea all around, I say. Yes, here
That
we
would be
are.
lovely.
Here we are. He's got another tray he's passing around with tea. He looks at Smalley's giant fingers and he just goes, let's do without the saucers, just the cups, just the cups. And you're all sitting there now with a teacup in your hand and a biscuit. And Maz is quite pleased with himself. Yes, making friends. This is how we do it. You will be.
I am incredibly uncomfortable. I'm holding this. I'm thick hands. I mean, I'm a dwarf, but just tiny little thing, and it looks like it's gonna break. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with and I don't trust any of it. But I'm trying not to break it because I'm in debt enough already.
So, Webb, the halfling, is sitting right across from you, and you kind of recognize as kind. He's a street person. I mean, he's savvy, and he gives you a little symbol, a little sign, which is just a common street sign for making. It's a comment. There's a rude word for rich people who have their heads up their butts, and he makes that sign.
Rich people. It's just rich people.
Yes, it's just rich people. Yeah, and his tiny little smile comes up, and he says, "What are you in for?" Looking across the bench at you, Ben.
I tried to eat something like this from one of those wizards before.
Tried to eat it. Was it?
I mean, yeah.
Why, what was the problem with that? And this caused a problem, or this was, I don't understand.
The lady said the problem was I hadn't paid for it. Oh. But that's just how you eat. I don't understand.
I see. And so instead of turning you into a toad, she what?
She said she did me a favor by marking me and calling me for something in the future. Oh, again, yeah. I don't think that's a favor.
No. He pulls down his shirt and he exposes a tattoo, which all of you have and recognize. It looks kind of like a yin-yang symbol, except there's two figures sort of tangling together. One looks like a dove, the other one looks like a dragon, maybe. I should interject here that there are actually two wizards who created, to which they work together. I'll do a little public service announcement here, a little background, as it is now relevant to the action at hand. Rosa and Bartha are two famous wizards who started a kind of franchise, not a franchise, a chain of magic shops all across Faerun. Started in Evensong, that was their first one. And it was called R&B Magic Shop and Services. And they sold, and they still sell, Fey trinkets in large quantities. And the little biscuit he's talking about was one that would turn your head into the head of an animal, like a dog or a cat or a hawk or something, only for about an hour. It's kind of like a party favor, a lot of fun. People like to have them at parties and stuff. And apparently Bandy tried to grab one of those without paying for it. Yeah, it was food. It was food. And so Bartha and Rosa, they're a married couple, and they settled in Evensong, but they had this chain of shops all across Faerun. When they did a favor for people, and they're kind of famous for giving giving favors to people. It's like pro bono help that a lawyer would give someone, except it's not quite pro bono in the sense that you owe them a favor to be called in at some later date. And weirdly, you've never heard of anyone actually getting called in until now, and you all got called in. Why was I telling you this? Can't remember, but that's some important backstory. Now, oh yes, and so when they do this favor for you, there are two things they do. They give you they put this wizard mark on you, and the wizard mark represents the two favors you owe, one to Wizard Rosa and one to Wizard Bartha. And when you fulfill one of them, the piece of that mark disappears. So if you fulfill your debt to Rosa, the dove disappears. If you fill your debt to Bartha, the dragon disappears, or both, they both disappear. And they also had each of them prick their fingers, a little bit of blood, put it in some clay, and then they stamped these little flat coins of clay and pasted them into a book like a stamp collection. And these, they said, were for locating them when it was time to call in their favor. So Webb pulls down his shirt, exposed this mark on himself, and he goes, "Guess you got one of these too?" Looking at everyone. Maz is watching with interest. Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, we're a team.
Faerun kind of like pulls the glove on her left hand a little tighter.
Oh,
well,
don't worry. We're all in this together. You know what I mean? I mean, when we all complete our single favor that we're owed to each of them, things are going to be looking up. You know what I mean? It's just a quick bump of the road and in and out. I'm sure, you know what? We're going to be here maybe a day, maybe two at tops.
I
Nope.
hope so.
No possible way there's going to be 10 sessions that follow this.
It's just like every hour is a session. That's how it is.
And I'm sitting in the corner and I'm just kind of side-eyeing the one person in the carriage that didn't say they had a mark.
Maz is looking on with
like
interest.
The rich guy or the fancy guy said a thing about it. Just kind of watched.
Yes, that's all of this is quite above board. Yes. The now unfortunately, well, Bartha and Rosa split recently. I should tell you. So this particular favor is for Rosa. When you complete this favor, and she'll tell you about it when we get to Evensong, her half of the mark will disappear, and then you'll be left to well, I suppose wait for Bartha whenever she calls it in. And it's possible she'll pass away before she ever calls it. Don't really know what happens to them after that. I suppose death cancels all debts. Is that how it works?
But the thing that they did, like that's gonna stay in effect even after they die, right? Like it doesn't go away once they die, right? Like we're still okay.
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay. And they like smooth out their little skirt.
Yes.
That's so sad. I don't want anybody to die. They're very nice old ladies.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Rosa's particularly kind to me. I've been working with her all summer. You are almost, he flips through his little thing, he counts. You're almost the 200th of the debts called in by Rosa. She's rather liquidating her half of the whole book. Yes. It's been a very busy summer.
Is she okay? Like, is she going somewhere? Is something haunting her also?
Sounds
The other's still alive.
Rosa's still alive. You'll meet her. You'll see her.
No.
Okay. But like
people
if she's
who came to cancel their debts.
Oh.
Yeah, if she's liquidating all of her debts, then like that means that like something's gonna happen, right? Or at least she thinks so. Because like, why would you need to liquidate all those debts all at once? Like that seems like a lot to do. And you live a long time, and I'll stop talking.
Well, no, you're asking good questions. I mean, honestly, we don't know how many debts Rosa has. I mean, 200. They could have thousands, tens of thousands. This could just be a drop in the bucket. You know what I mean? We're
But,
just
That
like
doesn't
gonna
make me
give
feel
her
better.
like a new haircut and dye it or something. You know what I mean? To help her
but
get back her groove or something. We're gonna like wingman for her or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
so
if she wants us to get revenge on her ex?
And I don't know
Oh,
how to
no.
shapeshift yet,
That
so
seems
how can I
problematic.
wingman?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have wings either.
Oh no, my colloquialisms are so going to
Can-
cause problems for these peasants. Ah.
There are people with wings?
I can. Well, some of the
oh,
elders can shapeshift
I
into
mean, we're not
things
talking
with
like
wings.
Aarakocra, like I've seen them. You're
Full
talking
nosebleed.
like people with wings?
Oh, wingman is like when you're gonna go on a date and you need someone to hype you up. That's like the word they call it, a wingman. You know, we'd be the winged people.
Okay.
It's not as scary as it sounds.
Okay,
You can
'cause
tell
it does
Bandy's trying
sound
very hard.
scary.
Bandy's trying very hard not to ask more questions because earlier that was considered fighting. It's like,
so Webb stares. He's got a cookie half to his mouth. He's staring at Aggie. It looks like his brow is really wrinkled, like almost straining. Then he just kind of blinks and stuffs the cookie in his mouth and puts another one in and just starts munching.
at that, Bandy eats the cookie.
I also eat the cookie now that I've seen him eat the cookie.
Everyone's stuffing their mouths. Okay. Maz actually
Somebody's
says,
got to eat it first.
at this point, Maz says, it's interesting you should say that. There, Rosa has been almost in a fever to rid herself of all these old debts, and you might be quite right. Maybe she is going somewhere. I don't know, but she does need to tie up all her loose ends, and some of the debts, I must say, were the most people. She called someone in all the way from Neverwinter, and you'll never guess what the favor was that she
Haircut.
asked.
Haircut.
No, almost as trivial. Return a library book in Neverwinter. That's it. That's it. Sent them off with a library book back to Neverwinter to return a library book. That was it. She's done quite a few of those things. Now, I must say, if she's got 5 of you all for one task, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said what a simple task that person had. They weren't worthy of anything more grave. What you're going to do probably requires 5 people, and it's probably not library books.
5 library books.
So
Yeah,
she
well, it's possible. It's
Wait,
possible.
so
Keep your
she
fingers
thinks
crossed.
she thinks we're like really capable.
I think that must be.
Oh,
Yes.
That's so cool. We're really important. That's great.
yeah.
Mm.
Never
She's
been
clearly not
important
as smart as
before.
I thought she was.
I should also say she doesn't really make these decisions on her own. She is, as you know, a very, very powerful diviner. She doesn't do anything without consulting the stars or the mirror or the pool or the crystal ball or whatever she does. And I'm certain that you were chosen by the stars. Then she interpreted them and put you together. And she may not herself know why you were chosen, but she never does anything without consulting. She's become very dreamy in her old age. She dreams a lot and she thinks a lot about the stars and she looks into her crystal balls and she makes decisions that way. I suppose it's fairly foolproof, isn't it?
Hmm.
Don't know. It's one of the
There's lots
benefits.
of there's lots of things that you can learn and divine from nature and the stars and the heavens and
Yes,
stuff. So,
yes,
this is very wise.
yes. So I'm certain you are just the ones for whatever it is she's got planned. There is a hitch in and Ma says, "Oh, I think we're slowing down for some reason." Just a moment, and he knocks on the side of the thing, and it seems like you're coming to a stop.
Instantly looking out the window. When he says something's not like normal,
Did I mention that this road, the reason I met you in Arabel is because the road from Arabel to Evensong has not been as reliable as of late. The local constabulary has not been able to contain there's been a new it is just some trouble. Look at the map, if you will. I hope you can see it on Roll20. If we zoom in a bit, I'm going to zoom it in. Watch this. I've got it. Oh no, rats. Well, actually, that's pretty good. Let's go with that map. It's kind of neat. It's got all kinds of things that don't matter on it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care. So there's Arabel. Can you see that?
Mhm.
There's Arabel. And then you see this road going from east to west. That's Eveningstar, which I'm calling Evensong now because I like that better. So yeah. And let's see. I'm going to hide all the other things that are on there that aren't relevant. One thing you should know, there was a really great map I saw earlier that had a wonderful drawing of sort of a gorge in which Evensong exists. But it doesn't really, does this one have it? Let's see. Yes, it does. You see this there's a gorge here from which the Starwater River flows. And it's right in that gorge where Evensong is, and you can see there's a cliff that goes east to west, just north of the high road. And you've been traveling along that. There's just, you can see there's basically forest and scrub and brush to either side of the road. And then, but to the north, there's in the distance, in the near distance, some tall cliffs. It's an escarpment that is there. And above that escarpment are rocky highlands. In any case, you're probably halfway, or maybe not quite halfway, when you come to a stop. Give me a moment.
So
Here?
Say
can we
again?
get out?
Yeah, just a minute. I'm preparing myself.
I don't know if we're here yet, Smalley. I think we might have more time.
Does anyone have any more cookies? Those are pretty good.
Bandy like furtively hides, shoves a hand into a pocket, comes out empty, just looking like don't know what you're doing, but still just eyes darting out the windows, trying to see what the heck's going on.
You see, Maz opens the window. He says, they're not supposed to stop if there's any sign of trouble, but
Are they supposed to stop at all?
well,
Because we stopped.
yes, I know. He finds a little hatch on the ceiling above. He has to get you guys to split on the who would it be? It would be Smalley. He needs. Could you sit on this bench? I need to get to the hatch here, and he opens a little.
Hang on. Don't put your head out. Hang on. Hang on.
He just opens a little communicating window, and he says, "What is it?" And you hear a kind of fluty, deep, not fluty, then more like a oboe, deeper voice say, "Man, hurt man." He says, "Oh, okay, well, he kind of peeks out this little hatch and, right, well, why don't we take a look?" He's fretting, he's picking at his fingers. This is irregular, but is a hurt person. What if,
we should help them.
yes, of
Or
course.
not in the middle of nowhere where he just said there's trouble around here.
Yes, well,
let's take a look.
This is like classic. We pull this all the time. Someone lays down and pretends they're hurt. Someone comes up to help, and then we pick their pockets.
Hang on. Obviously, there's someone hurt in the road. What do you mean, we? You said we. Are you a part of this scheme? Are we about to get our pockets
No, I
picked?
mean like me and the people I like sometimes work with.
Maybe
Look, you gotta
they have
work
pronouns.
with, you gotta do what you gotta do to exist in Waterdeep. I'm just saying. Someone will be the bait.
Okay.
And then this rich person comes and thinks they're being nice, but they're just being stupid.
okay.
And then
while
you
this
take
is
their stuff.
happening,
Oh, look, I'll
Mr.
step
Ewan
out.
is making a bunch of good berries. And then we'll basically rush out to help the people.
Oh God.
No,
So
I'm going
that'll
to.
do. So the door pops open, and can I say Kiri or is it Kiryun?
Either or.
Okay, Kiri jumps out, and Maz is he's not wasn't expecting something like this, and he pokes his head out afterwards, and then his jaw drops a little, and he goes, "Cloth? I think that's cloth. Cloth? Is that you?" And meanwhile, Kiri goes up, and you see on the side of the road, um, a man lying bruised and bloody, cradling, looks like an animal. It's a dog.
Oh,
You don't think the dog's alive.
oh no.
the
And
schemes are getting better, Bandy. This is heartbreaking.
he breathes.
We don't use animals like this. I just
Anyway,
want to say this is
so
now that someone in the party is out, is there room under the carriage? There was was it pretty high up?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Baby's
like
out and is crawling under the carriage.
it's like
But
3
trying to
feet.
keep a view, but being under the carriage.
Okay, you're kind of peering past some spectral horse legs,
That's fine.
and you see Kiri
Mm-hmm.
beside a man who appears to be cradling a dog, but they're bruised, bloodied, lying on their side, eyes closed. What are you gonna do, Kiri?
Um, she had made some good berries. So she is like basically going into, like my mama taught me first aid kind of mode. Um, and yeah, like basically would try to tilt, like if the guy, like first check to see if the guy is still breathing and stuff, and if he
Okay.
is, like try to just gently ease him up a little bit and be
Okay.
like, here, take a couple of these, you'll feel better, I swear.
Can you do a medicine check
Sure.
or healing or anything appropriate you think would fit that?
Well,
Molly is assisting with the lifting of the guy, maybe not so gently.
Whoa, your audio just went all garbly.
okay.
Was that just me or everybody else too?
I heard
It was everybody.
Okay.
It was everybody. Okay.
I got a 10 for medicine, but as long as he eats the good berry.
Yeah. 10's enough to see that he's breathing.
Okay, cool.
So you can push the good berry into their mouth.
Yeah.
Right. And you don't see the dog breathing.
No.
Order of operations. Come on, everybody.
No.
Oh
No. No, cleric. Help.
I'm okay, all right.
Yeah, you
Aggie,
have to
help.
save.
I'll head over.
I don't know how to save them.
I can help. And I'll come over to the dog and check on the dog. I'll try to help him out, see how the dog's condition.
Yeah. You want to do a medicine check?
Sure.
Meanwhile, Smalley is just losing it in the background. Save the dog, save the dog.
That is a natural one.
All right.
No.
Going to be that kind of campaign.
Oh
Yeah, you can't. You think it's dead. You think it's dead.
Oh.
Maybe it's savable though. Maybe it's only unconscious. You can't tell.
Can I try to feed it a good berry?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead. You push it in the mouth. Now the man, his eyes flutter, and he sees Maz hovering around the back there, and Maz says, "Clough, is that you?" The man's leg is kind of bent at a funny angle, and he's got blood crusted in his hair. He says, "Oh, my family." He's looking around like he's trying to see them. And Ma says, "Good Lord, this is Clough. He brings the best yellow beets to Evensong all the way from Arabel once a week. I say my wife makes the most amazing roast beets, all from Clough. Biggest beets you've seen. I know Clough very well. Clough, what's happened?" So you've got him at comp. The dog does not wake up. But you've got Clough alert, and he tries to sit up, and he sees the dog. He sighs, and he manages to push himself up to a sitting position on kind of on one elbow, and he looks at his leg and just winces.
What happened?
I've got my family. We were surrounded, 20 at least, and I surrendered. I said, "You can take everything." But all they wanted was to take us.
No.
Yeah.
At surrounded, Bandy is looking everywhere. Can I do some kind of check? He's trying to figure out, are they still here?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
He does not like this at all.
Can I assist Bandy in that check to give him advantage, to be like, I'll look left, you look right?
Okay.
What do you want it to be? Perception,
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
With advantage. 21.
Nice. You see there's lots of boot tracks in the dust here, and the horses don't make any tracks, these horses, but you see other horses stepping around, boot tracks stepping around, and then the horses seem to be well, it's not a survival check, but it's pretty dang good. So you seem to be headed east the way you had come from. That's all. It does look like there's at least from where you're standing, there was at least a dozen people where you are.
But no signs of maybe anybody still around. Like, I don't know what the surrounding, like,
no.
is there anywhere for hiding?
No.
Okay.
But
I'm just like, not seeing anything now, but there a bunch of people went the way we just came from.
Yes. Most of them went back east. You didn't see them on the road. No, Ma says, no, we didn't. Oh, 6 or so took my nephew and brother, and he points into the woods to the north and says, I fought when I saw what they wanted was us. I fought, and they left me for dead. I pretended I was dead.
Kiri would take him very gently by the hand and just be like, "You were really, really brave, and there's no shame in any of that, because we'll be, because you lived, we're gonna be able to get them back, okay?"
Yeah, thank you. Please. They said they were going to make us one of them.
What does that mean?
I don't. They have a disease, I think. The leader, his eyes were weeping. Slime.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nah, I think they're sick. It's
Sounds like
that gang, isn't it? He looks at Maz. It's that gang, isn't it? And Maz says, I don't, the Greys? I don't know. I do know they've gotten to the guard at Arabel. It's not safe on the road. Arabel's guard looks the other way. But I don't know about disease. I haven't heard of that. No. It might be someone else. I don't know. So Clough is just hugging himself now. He's like he got somebody punched him really, really, really hard in the solar plexus, and he's just like bruised.
Kiri will give him like 3 more of the good berries.
Oh, he's looking at you like, but I'm not really hungry.
You should eat them. It'll help you.
Okay, thank you. They're chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of raisins, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I do feel better. Thank you.
Maz, do you know how long that you said that you're familiar? Clearly, you're familiar with this, Maz. That these disease, how long does it take to spread? Is it pretty? You get it right away?
I
It
have
seems
no
like you
idea. No. This is the first I've heard of any disease. I do know that there's a gang. Disease. I'm sorry, Clough. Perhaps one of them has a disease. You say slime. The eyes were slimy. What does that mean? Weeping, like candle wax. It was revolting, and I fought. I would rather fight and die than whatever they had
Of course.
planned
Maz.
for us. But my kin.
Maz.
Yeah, it's too late for them.
Will the wizards be upset if we're late? Because we should really try to save those people.
I'm sorry, what?
Kiri, I don't know about this one. This seems like a real bet. Smalley, you're the voice of reason here, right? We're gonna go into the woods.
But they're
Yeah,
hurting
20
and
guys.
they could be dying.
Okay.
And we owe it to them to save the lives.
How many people have you killed before? 20? Have you killed 20 single-handedly?
Can you kill 20 people at once?
No, 6, 14.
There's 26 of them? That's even worse. We can't even.
6. Only 6 went on foot in the woods with my kin. 14 of them were mounted. They went east.
Did the horses have gunk?
Those wizards all are believing in us, and they all think that we're very capable people. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I am.
Gary's the DM's ringer.
Aggie's already back in the cart. Throws a gold to one of the automatons outside. All right, everybody, let's get back going. No, Carrie.
What? Molly this whole time has been cradling the dead dog.
Yeah.
And just like you could see the rage building in his face. He's normally very friendly and very, happy-go-lucky dude, but he's like, will you kill them? All of them, all 26. All 26, we're going to kill them. They killed this puppy, we'll beat them to death.
With the puppy?
Smalley, can I see him for a second? And Kiri will take the dog very gently in her arms and sort of like give it a very soft pet. And as she does, it seems kind of like, because I'm using Druidcraft, some like whatever stench, like whatever visible wounds it had, like blood goes back within the body, and whatever smell had been beginning to build up is now replaced with like something more like herbal smelling, like Kiri herself. She gives it a light kiss on the top of its head and then gently hands it back to the
Cloth.
guy. Cloth. And says, I'm really sorry that we couldn't save them too, but this will hopefully preserve him until you and your family can do whatever funerary rites together.
Thank you. He was a good dog. He took a bite out of one of their legs.
He's like a really good dog.
Oh, and did I mention they hung the cat also over there? Hung the kittens. No, I'm kidding. Just wanted to get Smalley just in a rage, just like
over the edge.
No. But he says, thank you. He was a very good dog. And Maz comes over and kind of puts his hand on him and helps him up and says, I think I can get you into the carriage. Maybe Smalley you'll help me. And with Smalley's help, get him into the carriage, sit him on the bench, and his leg is, he's wincing as he goes, but right. That's sorted. Now what are you gonna do?
Let's go rip their spines out from their butt.
Can you do that?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Just like this. Can you do that?
Have you all killed people before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's a yes. Bandy, have you killed someone? Clearly, Smalley just ripped the spine out of someone's.
I just survived. I don't.
I just have
Like
the most terrible image. You know that the claw that grabs the
Oh no.
that grabs the game where you
Yes.
control it.
Yeah.
I just had an image of Smalley having one of these claw things and grabbing someone's base of the spine from anyway, sorry.
Smalley
Smash.
wins.
Hmm.
Fatality.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay.
Like there's still a math problem here. Like there's 5 of us that look like they can actually, I don't know, kind of hold their own, but there's 6 of them and we don't know how many or wherever they went. Like I just want to make sure everybody understands the math here is real not in our favor.
I don't even know how to do math. Let's go.
Wait,
That
hang
makes
on. I
sense.
think we should defer to the leader. Smalley, what do you think we should do? As the heart and soul of this group.
Because he's
What
the
should we
biggest
do?
guy. The biggest
Yeah,
person.
just like clearly just huge.
Utterly fair.
I could rip out 6 spines. Let's go do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
For the
I'll
dog.
distract him, I guess.
just
Why-
for
why- I
just for
just
fun.
distract.
Can you guys all sort of describe what kind of gear you have? You're probably getting your luggage out and pulling out your whatever stuff you have for this sort of situation. Can you describe what you're getting out of the luggage?
Well, Smalley only has a very small little sack of, a little bit of rope, a little bit of, there's a tinder kit, some, regular adventuring stuff. But his weapon is a huge rock mounted on a huge stick.
Boonga boonga.
The rock is
Okay.
probably about the size of Bandy.
Bandy's big. I don't
okay.
look. Bandy's only 4 feet tall, but he's thick and muscled like a good dwarf should be, and
Okay.
he's heavy.
The
So-
halfling.
So are you saying Smalley is just ripped? Is he
I-
just
Smalley could be
bulging?
ripped, but Bandy doesn't think Smalley can pick Bandy up.
Okay, the halfling then. Halfling
Oh,
size.
okay.
There we go.
Okay. So
Anybody
Smalley
can swing a halfling hammer. Come on.
Smalley drags this tree with the root ball still attached out of the luggage, and it's a giant rock with a trunk sticking out of it. Puts it over his shoulder. I think I heard Aggie say she's got no. There's 2 people with staffs. One's burnt staff, that's Bandy, and there's a green staff, that's Kiri. And what about Aggie?
You see Aggie undoes like a kind of like a special case, like a whole luggage thing, like you'd keep an instrument in, and it's
Yeah.
just a shovel.
Is that for the dog?
No, though it can be. Cloft, do you want to bury your poor pooch here, or do you want to bury it later?
No, home. At home.
This
Okay.
is for the spines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to really use a weapon, so just hit people with shovel and that's pretty good.
Oh, that works. It works.
It's like a cast iron
Yeah,
shovel.
it's just a tough shovel, right?
Just aim for the face.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I mean,
cool.
All right.
Bandy's got Bandy's got his staff and he just kind of checks. There's a pack. You didn't notice it before because it's literally as dark and dirty as his clothes, but he's got a pack on the back that looks like it's been blocked out with soot as well. He just makes sure, like, feels a couple places. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bandy has he sort of pushes his cloak behind him. He's got and straps on a couple pair of short swords, and he's got strings a little short bow. He's got a quiver on his back, and
is this Webb?
Webb, sorry, Webb does that. And
all dwarves look the same to you, huh?
No, it's a
all
halfling.
short people. Look, he looks down on everybody. Look at this. No,
but he does have a beard like a dwarf. He's kind of an unusual looking halfling. Sometimes he braids his toe hair into the tip of the beard, and it's
that does sound like a dwarf.
All right. Says Webb. He looks to the north and kind of looks at the side of the track, looking for tracks, and scratches his beard a little bit. Says, "Not much of a tracker myself."
Track using survival.
What's that?
Can I track using survival?
Oh, you got real faint there.
Survival.
Yes, that.
Yes. I'm gonna do that.
Ooh.
22.
Assist. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say because I'm pointing out what I saw earlier. Yeah, that's good.
Kiri briefly turns into Drizzit and is just like, aha.
All right. You find you go down the trail just a little, or down the road, backtracking a little bit, and then you see you see a little bit of blood, you see boot marks going north into the woods, into the brush. And it's not hard for you to follow the trail because there's 8 people, including the hostages, and you head north. You want to give me a marching order? Or how are you going to do it? Do you have any kind of, you got like 2 city folks. Yeah, go ahead, Smalley.
I'm first.
Okay.
Just crashing through the underbrush.
I feel like Kiri's probably first by virtue of like tracking.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So who are the trackers? Anybody in here proficient?
I'm at the back.
Okay.
You're in the backpack.
Yeah. Okay.
Easiest to get away.
Sounds like I'm third.
All right, so we got Smalley and Kiri up front, the Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
They are twins.
So Webb is he's not much of a woodsman, but he's pretty stealthy, as you know hobbits tend to be.
Webb, do you want to try flanking around? Like sneaking off on your own, waiting for a good opportunity?
Yeah, I don't much like to be out front. I like to dip in from the side and slip a blade in between the ribs.
Oh my God. Do you all kill people?
Apparently Webb's done this before.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Wow.
I mean, you haven't? Are you just playing, Aggie? You look like you've been a few places.
I mean, yeah, I've been a few places, but everything I've killed is already dead. I've never even hurt something alive.
Huh?
This is a whole thing. We can get into God stuff later. It's not important right now. We got a puppy to avenge.
Saying you kill gods? You're a god killer. I don't think so.
So
I don't think so.
No, we can talk about. I know.
Okay, look. I'm going to need just a stealth roll from everybody. I'm going to average it.
Oh no.
So
No.
yeah.
You don't want to do group stealth?
Yeah, that's what we're averaging it. So everybody just go ahead and do that for fun.
Of course.
All
They look
right, look
pretty
at
bad.
that. We got 10, we got 4, we got okay. I got a 17. That's a 12. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, that's pretty bad. But not too bad. I'm gonna drop the lowest and the highest. And then we end up with I don't see Bandy on there. Is Bandy on there?
Oh, it was at the top. Yeah, it was a 10.
Oh, okay. Got Bandy, Gwen. Who am I missing? Nobody, I guess.
Small.
No,
Smalley's at
y'all
the
are
bottom.
terrible.
Small.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not great.
but that's all right.
We're just little guys.
We're level 1. I don't I just want to be clear.
Do you know who did this to us, Steven? Do you know who
What?
did this to us?
Who?
Could be anyone.
All right. Here's a little. I just switched the map, and you are now. There's some trees, woods, etc. Make a perception check. If your perceptions are much better than your stealth, it's still possible you will hear something before someone hears you.
Good. I'm way better at perception.
Except when I
Oh
roll in
my
that one.
gosh. Okay.
So
Rip. I am really focused on these tracks.
Bandy,
All right.
carry us. Carry us, Bandy.
who? Smalley?
I'm
Smalley,
in full-on anxiety mode. My eyes
Smalley,
are
we
darting
need
everywhere,
a,
and I got a 17.
perception
Uh,
check.
Yeah. It's just being very slow.
Oh, okay.
I swear I pressed the button.
Garwar, I want you to roll twice.
Me twice?
Yeah, because you're way in the back.
But it was a 7. Oh, it was almost a natural 20.
Okay.
And then it rolled the back onto a 9. All right.
All right. Here's this. Okay.
I can see what's behind us real well.
Okay. All right. So you're moving along, and you do hear, you get to about just trying to make a little group movement here. You get to about here when you hear a voice. And you're coming up on there's a rocky hill in front of you with a kind of a little bit of a pass, a little gap in the rocky hill. And I'm going to reveal it for you. Seems like someone's having an argument and they're shouting, which would maybe, okay, so this is a kind of a gap here. I'm sort of revealing a little farther in. You see a big boulder, right? Can you guys see where I'm revealing?
Yep.
Okay, so this is all rocky bluff to either side, so it blocks view of what's behind it. There. Like that. Okay. So, and somewhere beyond this bluff is shouting. Mean voices. Like that.
There's people over there shouting. Just in case anybody missed that.
Oh, sorry. I was like looking at the tracks.
Good job, but I don't know, up there maybe.
Okay.
Webb says hide, and he scurries over to this bush area. Whoop, that's not Webb. Sorry.
I mean, I would probably go right with him, so that's fair.
Okay.
I'm too big to hide, guys. So I'm just gonna
You stand out in the middle?
stand in the middle, just out in the open with this big tree trunk rock.
All right.
Can I hide left if I go left?
Yeah.
Like there's a big tree there.
Come on, there's a tree over here.
I'll go.
Give me a second while I man, this is such a great system until you hide things on different layers.
Oh,
And then
Takes a hot second.
yeah, And then you're
That's
like,
what you get for trying to make something really cool for us.
oh, I see what happened. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's what I get. I changed the size of the thing so that people weren't in the normal places. I'll just put them. Okay, okay, okay. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. You know, sometimes things just don't work out. Okay, so can you guys move your tokens around to wherever you want them to be over there?
Yep.
Okay. All right, things are good. Things are good. And this is, you hear someone say, "Shut up, I heard something." And they calm down a little bit. Okay. You see, maybe you don't see Webb. He gets over here. Doing what he said he would do, which is get away from everybody. All right. You get, right now, nothing, you don't see anything happening, but you hear the voices muttering now. And then somebody goes, "Over here, over."
Just for clarification, is this orange, brownish, reddish thing in front of me? Is this a tree or a bush?
Where? Yes, that's a tree. It's
tree.
fall.
Okay.
The leaves are turning.
Lovely.
Is it possible for me to move over here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Hey, where'd Smalley go?
Seeing Kiri move up, I would also move up. Like, no, okay, all right, hang on.
Okay, so can I get just for fun another stealth roll?
I don't like the way you said fun.
Fun to who? That's the question.
Well, it's always fun.
Oh boy, my dice sure are being great tonight.
That one, I have not rolled above a 5 today.
Okay,
Aggie. I got it too.
Okay, be careful. Kiri, be careful. You're
oh no, are you okay?
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm fine. We just can't yell because they're gonna hear us.
This is what Bandy would call the distraction, the diversion. Kiri and Aggie are just like Keystone Cops in it over there in the bushes. Okay. No one knows what that means.
Spine ripping.
Does anyone know what Keystone Cops are?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. The two oldest people here.
Yeah.
We know. Okay. What would be the current version of the Keystone Cops?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
Probably
Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Really? Okay.
Well, one of the animated police department show. There's some animated ones that are they're just ridiculously
Paw Patrol.
No, not that. But,
oh, okay.
But sure.
Wait, are you saying that's ridiculous? The Paw Patrol? Okay.
No, that's not the animated I meant.
Okay, so from where you are, though, Kiri and Aggie, you can see much more. You see a camp-ish. It looks like a friggin' mess, like a bunch of, I don't know, college kids have been partying here. You see a horse that's all packed up with stuff. And you see some peoples. Do you see those people? I gave them a little auras so they're not hard to, good. And let's see. You also, did you do your perceptions? This is the last time I'm gonna ask you for perceptions here.
Okay. Perception.
Don't worry, it's gonna turn around this time.
Yeah. Maybe this time.
Virtual dice, don't fail me now. That's another nat one.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
My third nat one of the night. Well, I'll count my rolls here and I'll let you know.
See,
All right.
now I bet if you were using Phoenix dice, this would not happen.
That's right, because like I said, digital dice have no souls, no loyalty, no dedication. If you rolled Phoenix dice, they'd totally, always crit success.
All right, this dude, there's somebody shows up here at the top. You don't see him. None of you see
I got a
him.
14. Did I not?
Well, he rolled a 16. See that little roll there, the DM roll?
Oh no.
I thought that was
he's
for Web. I was hoping that was for Web.
oh. You know what? Maybe that was Web. Okay, that was Web.
Yeah.
Here's the bad guy. 14. So you do see this person. And they draw their bow.
Oh.
And they let go, and they're definitely shooting for the biggest person in the group. And that is, they have a +2. Ooh, but an arrow goes whizzing past you, Smalley. And then this person yells, "We got company!" Yeah. And now it's initiative time.
Yes.
I love that Kiri and I flubbed all of our rolls, and as consequence, Smalley gets immediately shot at with an arrow.
Yep.
Crap, I forgot to select my thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta click on your character first. And wait. I gotta get the darn turn order going here. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Just you be pay. There it is. Smalley's on there. Okay, good.
So
I'm just gonna.
do you want me to re-roll or
Yeah,
like,
you gotta re-roll.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry because I flubbed that roll and I don't want to be that player.
Aggie, looking good again.
Okay, hang on. Did it go into the encounter? Did it go into the turn order, or did it make a mistake? Am I there?
Oh.
Doesn't look like I'm there because I didn't roll of 6 rolls. I rolled 4 nat ones.
Oh no.
My new order of Phoenix dice is on, like, in the mail right now. It's already shipping.
That makes sense.
Okay. Everybody on there? I'm going to do the descending order. Okay. So, playing Kiri, the Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
They, I guess they're stepchildren.
Well, actually, who's older?
Oh, good question.
I feel like Kiri is probably older by virtue of having like elf parentage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then, but I feel like, I've been calling Smalley the big brother.
I mean, look, there's
size.
Chronological age and there's societal age.
Yeah.
Bandy is probably old to humans, but not to dwarves. So
yeah. Kiri is very much like this is their first adventure outside of the very sheltered place that they grew up in, if it wasn't obvious.
All right, what are we doing?
Uncover the boss?
Can you still hear me? Because my video froze.
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, great. All right, so looks like Kiri is the first to act. You see this person now who just shot an arrow. They got partial cover up here on higher ground.
Okay. Okay. And then these people over here, like in the camp, are these bad dudes or are they the hostages?
It looks like it's both. Well, why don't you roll an insight check?
Okay.
Yeah, you aren't sure.
Okay.
But it looks like 3 of them are armed.
Okay.
We did it, Croft. We killed all those guys. No, you killed all my family and you left all those guys alive. It's 6 nephews, right?
We the bad guys.
30 feet. Okay. And then each square is 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm a little worried about my
yeah, I'm gonna move.
I clicked my video to turn it off, and now I've got the
this rock.
hourglass of doom. Good cover, good cover.
I'm gonna throw an entangle spell over here.
Where?
All over the armed people.
Nice.
That haven't acted yet.
Okay.
That seems like a good idea.
That's a great idea. Okay, what is the area of effect for that?
It is
I think it's a circle.
20 foot square.
Okay, here, let me square.
And my range is 90 feet, so it should be well within my range.
Great. So that's 10, 20. There's a 20-foot square.
And they have to succeed at a strength saving throw, or be restrained until the spell ends.
Awesome. Okay. Whoops. Dang it. Come back. There we go. Okay. All these vines come surging out of the ground, snaking around their knees, tightening. There's some shouts of alarm. All right. And next, anything else you want to do?
I think that's all I can do right now, right? Yeah.
Yang, I don't know what that means. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to do.
I believe that's all I can do, so I'm good.
Drag my camera around. I don't know what you mean by that. When I zoom in like this, do you see that, Yang, when I just zoomed in? No. Okay. We might have to work on that off screen in a bit. Okay. Yeah, because if I change the size of the map, sorry folks, just a minute. If I change the size of the map, all of the tokens won't size or move with it. They'll all be left in their original places, which will no longer correspond to the map. I don't know how to drag the camera. All I was doing before was making the map bigger so that it filled more of the frame. Hold shift, then left click. Okay. Hold shift, left click. Nothing's happening. Nope. 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 Sorry. Needs to be on the right layer, the pointer icon. Map layer? Maybe? Okay, I'll try that. Shift. Whoa. Okay, but yeah, I see the trouble is that the tokens don't move with it. And then it's all goofy there. Everybody's out of place. Oh, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else, Kiri?
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. So
Yep.
you know, she's just braced with her staff for defensively, suddenly seeming way more confident, like now that the field of battle is happening.
Yes. Okay. So, Smalley, you're up.
Oh, okay.
You just saw all these vines just come rocketing out of the earth and grabbing these people.
Smalley is going to charge, and I would like to rage.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you. So, of course, he's going to start yelling, "Puppet murderers!" and start charging towards these people with the giant. Actually, I do have javelins in my equipment, but I remember not talking about them. So it's up to you whether I still have them.
Let's see. Make an intelligence check. See if you remembered. If
Oh,
your
no.
character remembered.
Your best skill.
You just need a 10. All you need is a 10. Maybe even an 8. You just need an 8. You look at that. No, that's insight.
Wait.
Sorry.
Wait. Oh, such lag.
Come on, big money, big money.
Come on. Come on, slow.
My parents watched the last Sajak. No, you forgot him.
Oh, no.
There is this person closer. You could get to them in one round, but not a terrible idea to run past them either, because you got lots of people to take care of that person. So either way.
Was that the person on the cliff there?
Yeah, can you see him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
Yeah. They just shot, that's the one who shot at you, Smalley.
Oh, totally.
Oh, that's who it was. All right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no! Oh, that was just bad aim on my part. Nothing personal.
Got him.
Okay.
He's going to swing his giant rock stick at this dude,
Man,
which is
you're gonna golf this guy off of this elevated place.
You love
14?
to see it.
Oh, that's not just a 14. Wait, why is it green like you rolled a natural 20? You have a -6 to attack.
Wait, what?
It's green like you rolled a natural 20.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Range. But yes, it's 14.
Yeah. Well, it hits. I'm just curious.
Excellent.
Huh, whatever.
Yeah,
we'll figure that out later. Or somebody can try to figure that out if they.
I think it's indicating the higher roll of the two, maybe.
Okay.
No, it looks like it's the modifier, because it says 14 plus 0, and the 0 is the thing that's highlighted.
How strange. Okay.
So weird.
I don't care. It's a hit either way. Damage.
And the damage is.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, this lag.
Are you kidding me? 12 damage?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, you do golf this person. No, you want to describe how this looks?
Spine
it's
through
going
the
to
butt.
No, unfortunately, not a spine through the butt, but a baseball swing sideways, which kind of 90-degree crumples and then flies off of the cliff.
Which direction?
Whichever direction is a higher drop.
This way. Oh, yeah, like that. He's tangled up in the rocks there now. Wow, that was brutal.
All me hears is, come see the amazing golf ball whacker guy.
We can be rich.
Just clocked that guy right off the.
So Bandy's kind of crouching at the bottom of the rocks, going, "Where's this guy?" And this dude's face just kind of like lolls over the edge of the rock all of a sudden, right above him, staring. You hear this crunch. Okay. Well, I just have one. What happens next is a whole bunch of strength rolls. Let's see how they do. I'm going to give them, I'll give them an average of +2. Okay, so add 2 to these rolls. There's 3 of them. One of them makes it. What's your DC, Kiri?
For hitting me?
For your entangle spell.
My spell save DC is 14.
2 of them. This one rips himself out and steps out, but that requires how much of his movement to do that? It's a 10, so that's, I think that's 5 feet of difficult terrain, so that would cost him 10 to move out. And
it
then
says a creature restrained by okay, yeah, never mind. The ones who were tangled up will have to spend their action to try to make the check to untangle.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
he should be fine.
Got it.
Other
Okay,
than the
so
difficult terrain or whatever.
Unfortunately, the 2 that are closest to the edge get out. This one goes there and goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did 2 fail or did 1 fail?
1 failed.
Oh, okay.
And that guy's still stuck in there. Let's see what the two captives do.
I thought.
So
Okay.
so they get a +2.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, the 2 captives both break out and they say, "See ya, sucker!" But it's every 5 feet. Do they have to keep rolling every 5 feet?
It does not honestly say.
I think that's might be the case.
Yeah, I think you're right, because at least that's how it was in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Wow, they did it. So that was the action.
A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on. Yeah, so as long as they're in the area, they have to make checks.
Okay. Ooh, this guy got a stab though. Ooh, ow. That might. This guy goes down. The guy gets stabbed and falls down. Whoa! But he manages to fall there. Okay. This guy
Wait,
turns.
one of the hostages got killed?
Yeah, because he was trying to escape, and this
Oh no.
bad guy.
Our fault. I didn't make that decision for him.
All right. Okay, and then we've got everybody make a perception check. No, Smalley and Kiri make a perception check.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
16.
Kiri, you see. Man. Okay. Let me just see how sneaky they are. Nope. Kiri, you see 2 people over in I'll reveal some more. I'll also reveal everything pretty much. Okay. Over here, you see 2 people moving, trying to be stealthy, and they're heading west. Smalley doesn't see them, so I'm not going to reveal them.
Yeah.
But one of them, actually, no, they would be heading for the cover of that big rock. So they get behind that big rock there, and one of them pokes their head out and sends a little bead of fire, it looks like a flaming ball right at Smalley. And the flaming ball, I believe that probably hits. And the damage is it explodes in flame. Does 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Wow.
And with rage, that means no point of damage, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
We're rounding down. Yay.
Is it all kinds of damage? No, I think fire actually does
Oh, no.
regular. Regular
Fire
damage.
does
Okay.
regular.
And now
So
you
1 point of
you see that person now, Smalley. Give me a second.
Kiri's gonna like point at those guys and be like, "Hey, stop hiding so we can kill you!"
My God. Oh, gods. Oh, my gods.
Why are they so loud? He
I
says
don't-
under his breath, why are they so loud?
Oh my God, why can't I gotta right click, sorry. Layer.
I mean, I'm usually the one people are telling
There.
not talk, and wow, that's loud.
Smalley is fireproof? How do you become fireproof? That fireball just hit Smalley straight in the chest and it just washed off.
He is missing 1 eyebrow, so not far.
I can't see it from here. It's the other one from the other side.
My brother
Untouched.
is really, really cool.
Is it the one they usually arch, or is it the other one?
Yes,
This
it's the one that arches.
Oh, so there's no arch anymore. Oh no.
Oh no!
All right. And then we've got, does a 17 hit your AC, Smalley?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that
We're at level
comes.
1.
Ooh, this one hurts. You take 7. Well, half of that. Half of 7 because of your rage.
Rounding down or up?
Down.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And I believe that is everybody.
You mean on
Next.
their side?
Bandy. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you can't see much, but you hear Kiri and Smalley shouting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see this dead guy.
Yeah, you see the dead dude.
And I'm like, well, I mean, it looks like they got this handled. I could just hang out here, but let's go see what's going on. So I'm like, oh, it's not, why is it not moving me? Hold on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move about that far because I'm a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? Do I have better vision at least on these 3 up front here now?
Yeah, you can't see this one because you're not far enough to the edge of the rocks.
Sure.
But you can see this one, and you can see the one all tangled up.
Okay. That one is the one I'm targeting because he's closest to the people.
Okay.
And also pretty far away from me, and I like that.
Okay.
And so I'm like looking around, like I try to see, I see Smalley off to the left of me. I'm like, okay, yeah, they could do this. And I stamp my staff into the ground, and the charred part lights up like it's suddenly back on fire, and a firebolt shoots out of the staff right into that guy.
Nice.
Or towards that guy.
Nice. All right.
Let's see what happens.
The nat 20. Come on.
So he's
close enough. 24.
Nice. All right. You
24.
light him up. He just stabbed someone, and then all of a sudden he bursts into flames.
And that's 7 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And consulting. He bursts into flames and howls. Ah! Cursing. It's like a sailor.
Bandy understands.
Okay.
And then just crouches. He knows it's not going to help anything, but he's just kind of crouching. Like it's dark there. He's just like,
Aggie.
Wasn't me. Points at Smalley.
Aggie, you're up.
Yeah. With this cliff face right here, is it difficult to climb up? Could I just like hop up it, or is it going to be?
You could. It's just difficult terrain.
Cool. How much?
So it'll slow you down a little bit.
Slow me down a little bit. If I was
An
trying to get
extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay, I believe I can get to where I want to be. I'll head here. I'll see. Can I see any of the bad guys here?
Yeah, from there you can see all of them.
Oh, perfect. I'll look at Smalley and say, Smalley, it looks like you got this.
I'm gonna go back to the carriage.
But I should move
Should
5
help
more
the
feet over.
person who got stabbed.
The one way in the entangled bush?
Yeah.
I'll start making my way over.
Oh God.
Next in a few seconds.
I believe you.
I'm out of movement. But I'll look at my 3 allies and I'll pull out. I'll like kind of twirl my shovel around and touch the pommel, which has a symbol of a raven on it. And you watch. I mutter a few words to myself, and I yell out, "All right, go, kick butt, rip people's spines out." As my 3 allies here are all blessed.
All right. What's that give them? +1?
You get a plus. You get a D4 to all of your saving throws and your attack rolls.
Wow. For how long?
That is for 1 minute.
That is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you three get an extra D4, so you're more likely to hit.
Cool.
All right. That is gorgeous. Anything else you want to do?
That's I'm not close enough to help that person that's down. So nope, that's all I want to
Okay.
do.
Um, what we have next is I think we're gonna take a break because I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. So
Fair.
so let's take a break right now. Is that cool, Yang Yang?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break and come back to this. You've been watching The Affairs of Wizards. And yeah, give us, what do we do? 10 minutes? Is that what we do, or 5 minutes, Yang Yang? It's been a while. 10 minutes, okay. We'll be back at 8:02. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to The Affairs of Wizards. It occurs to me that I ought to mention what the title of the show comes from. The Affairs of Wizards is from, you guys know, you players? You players know what it's from?
We've read, I think we all read the intro.
You all read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of
We did
course.
our
I sent
homework,
out the
teacher.
promo
Yeah, they're
thing.
cheating on each other. It's an affair. Yeah.
No. Gandalf said it. He said, "Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger." Hence the affairs of wizards. But yes, there's a double entendre there. Yes. Well done, English teacher. All right. We want to remind you that we have a gift. I want to thank Original Angston for 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Big help for us. And also we have a dice giveaway that Phoenix Dice, that is Michelle, is running. In order to enter for that, you need to type in !ticket in the chat, and that will enter you automatically. We'll do the drawing at the end of the show. So back to the action.
Oh, looks like
We
we
are at
also
the
got a
top.
gift sub from Plume Bob.
Plume
Right
Bob.
at the end
Thank you.
there.
Thank you, Plume Bob. That's a
Sorry.
new name to me. Is that a name anyone else recognizes? Thank you, Plume
I
Bob.
do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So we are at the top of the order. It would have been great to end on a cliffhanger, like someone just critted against Smalley and Smalley was down on one knee. Time to take a break, people. But I was about to pop. So we just had to stop where we had to stop. That's just the way it goes.
So
I could talk more on
does
that.
Webb have to go?
But I won't.
Is Webb?
Webb, since I missed Webb, he's got a 19. So I had him move instead.
Okay.
He used his action to move last period. Last period. Good Lord. I'm not at school. I'm not.
Hello, teacher.
All right. So Webb is now going to go. And you know what he's going to do? You know what he's going to do? He's going to delay his action. He's going to, I'm sorry, not delay, ready in action. Yes,
Ooh,
he's
yeah.
going to ready his action. And that is going to be a sneak attack shot when Smalley closes with one of these people. Okay. But you don't know that. You don't even know where he went. He's like smoke. Just disappeared. Just disappeared.
Guys, I think Smalley abandoned us. I was gonna cast Blessed on him and he's gone. I wanted to help him and
Not Smalley, Webb.
oh, Webb. Oops.
Yeah, Molly's right there.
Oh, Smalley. Oh my God.
I'm
Aggie
really
is
big
so
on it.
awkward.
Look, I get it. It's a lot of names all at once.
All right, Carrie, you're up. You just felt
Okay.
this wave of like
Oh.
positive energy
Wow,
wash over you.
I can do anything. I'm gonna run into battle.
Oh, no. Yeah, you can do some things a little bit better.
You're pretty sure it came from Aggie, which is weird because she doesn't look like that positive a person. She kind of looks depressing. But
Okay.
hey,
Oh.
you never know.
Wow. No
Um,
judgment.
Goth is in this year, everybody.
I don't really have anything I can do at range, so I'm gonna cast oh god,
Shillelagh. Shillelagh.
on my cool staff.
Oh my God, she's close. She is closing with someone.
Yeah. So basically, Kiri starts mumbling something, and little things begin to sprout, and the mushrooms that are on her staff seem to harden. And it looks a bit more like a staff club.
Okay. So
Smash him.
You moved 30 feet,
Yep.
and I take it you are you're readying an action at the end of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit something that hits.
Yeah, just come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
Wow.
at me. I'm a really tough guy.
Smalley, we gotta get in there. Smalley, I'm really worried about Kiri.
Okay. Yeah, she probably looks about as intimidating. Like if you were gonna cast Kiri from like an actor, any actor you can think of, right, from any film, who would you cast Kiri? Who would play Kiri?
Oh God. I would say like Twiggy from the 60s,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super skinny and
yeah,
like
and just giant eyes.
not intimidating, but that staff looks pretty intimidating. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Smalley, what are you gonna do? You just saw your frail little sister. You know, watch her now crit on this shillelagh. It's just gonna be like just as badass as what Smalley did. Okay, go. What are you gonna do, Smalley?
Can Smalley get to the dude that's below the what is that, a broken wagon frame or a mattress?
Yeah. What? No, you're gonna have to. No, I don't think so. You're gonna probably have to do what your sister did, which is go as far as you can and then ready in action. Wait a second.
Are we playing diagonal movement or are we playing
yeah, what is it? What's the rule? 2 to 1? You can do like for every 2 in a straight line, you can do 1 diagonal.
The rule's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Well,
You're the DM, boss.
all right. Then screw that. We're just gonna use the measuring stick. We're gonna go right from the corner of Smalley's thing. Yes, you can. You can get right up in his grill.
Okay, so he's going to charge, and I'm not sure the size of the dude he's rushing, but Smalley is very intimidating when charging. It's just this huge, and then the ground shakes and stuff because he's so heavy. And he's going to attempt to smash him.
All right.
Puppy murderer.
Puppy killer. He looks like he's gritting his teeth. He seems to have a cause of his own that's given him a little bit of gumption as well. He's got these gray face paint on, like war paint. Almost.
But he did.
All right, we're waiting for that. There. Oh,
yeah.
Crit. Is that a crit? I still don't know why it's making.
I don't think it is. It keeps doing that though.
It keeps making a.
Yeah. Why is it making it?
It's whatever is on that modifier.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's a modifier you've got that makes it green. Anyway, it does hit. You can roll damage. So the giant rock goes swinging around like a terrifying loose log in a log boom. That's a terrible metaphor. What? 17?
That's right. It's a 2d6
it is a
plus 5
size rock on a stick. So.
Oh my gosh!
It's
max damage. Oh my lord. Okay, you pasted this person.
For web. Yeah.
This is like a one hit. This kind of one hit is all you need.
Yeah.
Are you sure your character's name is Smalley Tailsinger and not John Wick?
Good one. Okay. This is an overhand swing, I'm imagining. You just pile drive this person, and it's all, you just ruin people's spines every time you hit them. Their spine either accordions or it goes sideways at 90 degrees. It's just terrible. Okay. Puppy killer! All right. Is that the end of your action?
That is the end of my action.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can get this person out of the strength move. Fail. Okay, still stuck, no longer in range of the hostages. This hostage is going to try to stabilize their wounded friend. Never really done this before for an NPC who has no, a farmer. What would that be? Just, I mean, like in Baldur's Gate, all you gotta do is click help, and they use their action to help the person.
You go.
They're stabilized.
That's how you can do it. You're the
DM.
You're playing a smart game here, Gar. You're doing really good here.
Look.
Wow.
He got cut and he's gonna bind the wound. The guy's in shock. Yeah, look, they're occupied.
Who's gonna know better? Farmers are gonna deal with lots of injuries on the farm. They're gonna know.
That's right. That's right. That's good. Okay, but he's still stuck in the mire there. All right. And wait, you closed. Webb wasted his shot on the guy that you just accordioned, but an arrow also went into that guy after at about the same time you pounded him into the dirt. So he's extra
very silent. I'm helping.
Yeah.
It's just like meat on the ground and then a
all right, so this dude just heard his friend get pasted. No, that would be dumb. All he heard was his friend get pasted. He's going to try to take out Kiri. So he's going to shoot his crossbow. Let's go. Ooh, misses. Another arrow goes zinging by Kiri.
Yeah.
And this dude, he feels like he's got to bring out the, he's already seen one person go down. He just heard somebody else feel like they got hurt. All right, he's going to cast a spell. I have this thing. The way I've laid out this, the pages for this campaign is that everything necessary to run an encounter is on one page, including stats for the creatures. So you don't have to flip to the freaking back of the module to find out, how many hit points. It's just right there. You're welcome. All right. Thank you, Steve, for doing that. You're welcome, Stephen.
Past Stephen was good to good. To current
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Present to yourself.
I love to see it.
Perfect. Perfect. This is the best ever. Allow me to.
I don't like the sound of it.
This person steps out into where they can see more, and they make some motions with their fingers, and they go, "This ought to make it easy." And this guy, why don't y'all roll a perception?
That's never good.
I had already seen that.
You only need to beat it, make it 10 or better.
Oh, my first roll. I am over a 10.
You did it!
The cure.
Okay. Kiri and Aggie, this dude's got like nasty crap coming out of his eyes.
Oh.
His eyes are crusty and weepy and awful. All right.
With the bow? Or the guy next to the rock?
This guy.
Yeah, the one that just moved under the tree.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So what happens is I'm going to roll some dice. And that's going to be... Oh, yes.
Smalley!
Kiri and Smalley fall down.
Oh.
No.
They just fall down.
Yeah.
Are we asleep?
No, it was a finger of death. Both of them just...
Don't.
Mandy, I think we need to retreat.
All right.
Mandy's just peering around the corner.
not.
The camera pans to Bandy, and Bandy's like one of the biscuits. Like,
looked away. There's a wind like there's wind that blows the ash in front of me. I like sneeze out Smalley. Like, oh, what was that? Anyway, where'd Smalley go?
all right.
Yeah, it's just that thing about that one spell.
So they collapse to the ground.
Yeah. Why don't you roll insight checks, Aggie and Bandy? I'll roll for Webb.
Nope. Bandy just thinks they're dead.
Oh, 14.
Bandy's like, I knew this was a bad idea.
Garwar, you know what this is.
No.
Because you have class insight. You both know that they've just been put to sleep.
All right. As a wizard, as a street urchin, Garwar's like, they're dead. And then it's like, wait, no, they're probably just asleep. All right.
Yeah. But that's what the wizard over there, that's what he said. He goes, die! And they both fall down. But you're not buying it.
Are you sure he's a wizard and not a bard?
He's a lute.
He's performing pretty well.
That's a great ruse, though, isn't it? If you can convince someone you just made your friends fall down dead, it's a freaking first level spell, but you could trick somebody pretty well. Okay, Bandy. You pretty much think
it's my turn already?
I think you pretty much see what the writing on the wall.
Bandy's just
drop cookies.
What the heck is going on? Doesn't know where Webb went. Didn't see the arrow fly into the dead person because doesn't have an angle on that. Heard someone die. Sees the person over there.
You can see Kiri. You saw Kiri fall down.
I could see Kiri fall down, but I didn't see anybody. I didn't see the person die. I didn't nothing. There's still this person up here. I figure that guy just took out 2 of our people, so firebolt.
Order of operations.
All I got.
And they have all these little. Nice, you hit again. Who are you going for?
The wizard that just killed 2 of my party.
Right.
Wizard duel, 9 damage.
Nice. All right.
He better be dead.
Oof, no, but you sure set his hair on fire. Okay.
Oh, and then Bandy's didn't move, so is now going to be like, nope, and is going to try to run like over here and maybe hide. I don't know. He's hoping he hit himself, but
yeah, you got cover now.
Because he know wizard duel, you attack and then you duck.
It's classic wizard rules.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay.
And he goes back to eating his biscuit.
He just pocketed as many of those as he could find on the carriage.
Yeah, that's what I said. He just grabbed a handful of them and just right into his pocket.
Okay, Aggie.
Okay. How important is healing spells? Probably not, right? I'm trying to figure out a way to help out my friends. And I am curious because to wake someone up, I think one of the best ways to wake someone up is like a cold shower, right?
Yes.
If Bandy had been nearby, I'd be like dumping a bucket on him. Yeah.
I can't reach either of my new friends that I very quickly became ride or die for. But I want them both to be up as soon as possible. So I'm gonna use my last spell slot. I'm gonna run down the hill, clanging my shovel to my shield. And how far can I go? I don't think I can go very far. I'll try to get I'll get as far as I can. And then I'm gonna cast create water, if you'll allow me, DM, in a 30-foot. I'm gonna put like the coldest rain out into a 30-foot cube within range. And
just like that scene from flash dance.
And it's just in my attempt, I'm trying to wake them up with the coldest rain in this like area.
God.
Area.
My character is basically skin. Pneumonia.
Does that sound acceptable, DM?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so this whole you want to draw, you can draw, or I can draw for you. Is it a square or a circle?
It is 10 I can make an open container.
30-foot cube.
30-foot cube.
30 foot.
That's a lot.
Totally normal amount, so I gotta at least get.
And I take it you don't want to get wet yourself.
No, I'll get wet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're all in this together.
Unfortunately, I'm too invested in them being okay.
Aww.
So I'd make sure I'd hit both of them. That would be my only concern.
Oh, you're gonna get this horse too. It's gonna be irritated.
You could get both of them and both the enemies that are right there, right?
Yeah, can I soak both the enemies to try and get distraction to like distract them?
Yeah.
Pull aggro.
And
Just
And also this fire, it's smoldering and it's going to make a big plume of steam.
Bandy's okay now.
Mm-mm.
Or the wizard.
Bandy doesn't see any of this. Bandy just heard the clanging and was like, why are they so loud? Doesn't see what's going on because he's crouched down behind over here.
I love that use of that spell. That was wonderful. Inspiration point.
Oh,
Take that.
oh, thank you so much. I just want to help my new friends.
The way I like to use inspiration points is that you inspire everybody, so everybody in the group gets an inspiration point. Well, everyone who is conscious. Oh, what?
No,
I'm kidding.
Everybody take one.
All right.
I'm not close enough to use my stabilize because I'm not close enough yet to that one man that's dying. So that's my turn.
Okay, that was wonderful. Webb doesn't know what the hell just happened, but he can still attack at advantage from hiding. That guy doesn't know where he is because he wasn't there. Oh, but that's a lousy shot. So 9.
Does he use his inspiration point?
Doesn't matter in this case. It rolls twice. I have it roll advantage.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. So let's see. I should have used his actual character sheet. Hold on. Here it is. I'll do it this way. Short bow. Boo. What's it say?
Like
oh, it's a 9. Ooh, if he uses that, does he use his inspiration point? You have to kind of say, do you have to say it ahead of time? I think you do.
I think you're the DM.
No, I think you got to say it ahead of time. You got to know that it's a big deal. So yeah, he misses, but that arrow goes swinging past that guy. And Kiri, you just got drenched. You have no idea why you're on your face in the what's now mud, and you're soaking and freezing, and you're sputtering, and you look, and there's this dude just ready to lay into you. Why did that guy not go yet? Did I forget him?
He was awestruck.
He was. I guess he was just awestruck. I have no
shillelagh
idea.
is still up. Yes.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna whack him, and bless applies to attack rolls too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So you stand up, and then you close with him. So you got to move up to him. You got to move your character.
Oops. Sorry. I'm getting so much lag.
And did you already swing?
I rolled the first thing. I have to roll the.
Oh, you rolled the damage. That was competent.
Oh, well, 4 for the bless. That's weird.
Okay, and then to hit.
I thought. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Oh,
what?
So that's a total of 11 You don't hit. He dodges
Ah,
it. And
That was a
he's
nat one again, right?
sputtering. Yes.
rip.
He's sputtering. And all right, Smoley, you just had the same experience. You're on your
Yeah, I'm
face in the
just like,
mud.
she
Roll.
like sneezes before she strikes.
So, Smoley, roll perception to see if you can get your bearings here. You're just like, what the? And you hear shouts and struggles, and you're spitting, and you're on your knees.
Well, I don't think that's very good.
Let's just say.
I have no idea.
What'd you roll? A 6. My God.
Looks 6.
Well, all right. You get to tell me what you do. You've got a plume of
Well,
steam in your face from this fire. You've no idea where that came from. Some magic, of course, probably. So you're not
do
sure.
I not see where that? I didn't see the caster yell anything earlier.
Who yell?
Me.
Oh, the caster?
The
No, the
caster.
person
Oh,
that put them to
the-
sleep.
Die.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you were probably scraping a dude off your rock.
So there's this plume of steam that's obscuring your view of your sister, and it's just kind of drifting over your direction. So that's why that explains why you hear sounds of battle over in that direction. And you see Aggie standing there with a shovel and shield.
Right there.
And Aggie can see you've got steam in your face. Yeah.
So then Smalley will rush to assist Aggie up front there.
Go ahead and move your character. Into the vines?
Oh, there's vines.
Aggie's back here.
Yeah.
And you hear sounds of struggle from that direction. And you were here, I think.
I was right here.
Okay, now you're gonna charge into the vines?
If that seems like the right ploy.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
I mean, there's an enemy there.
There is an enemy there.
Yes, so that's okay. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So first you gotta roll a strength check to make sure you can get into that first square without a strength check. Who are you trying to get next to? Do you want to go to this square? Because you gotta do a strength check on that first square.
Okay.
And you're right.
So
right. Are both of these people are enemy, right? Foe.
Well, the one to your left is an enemy.
For sure. Yeah,
Okay.
that guy's got a
The other
weapon.
two are we think are hostages. Just to be clear, we think they're the hostage.
Okay,
don't
how
seem
clear
to-
am I which
Yeah.
hostage?
These two are not armed.
The
And
two on the right. Yeah.
the red, this one's armed and
That one's armed.
struggling.
Got it. Okay. So
Okay.
that would definitely, I would swing at the person who is armed
Okay.
with a giant rock stick that has pieces of spine on it.
Studded with spine. Okay.
What is
Roll
that?
it. What's that? Can you see it? I can't
What
see
is
it.
that?
Yeah, I get it before you because I'm on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
And it has
Oh!
to take a second
Oh shit.
to roll into roll 20.
Is that an actual
That-
20? That's an actual
that is a
20.
crit.
Good Lord. Smalley is so lethal.
Beefy.
Just your bonus is going to pace this guy.
Yeah.
So what's the rule for a crit crit successes here for damage?
Good question. Roll damage. I mean, it's dead anyway, but it'll be fun to just to reveal.
How dead is he? Yeah.
How dead. So the way that Roll20 does it naturally and is you just roll the damage die again. But
Okay.
I personally like just rolling your damage and then doubling it. That, to me, that I like that.
Oh.
But it's very lethal. We might want to play the Roll20 way for level 1.
Yeah, because we take the same when they crit us. We take the same.
Yeah, exactly.
No short-term benefit. Come on, let's all double the damage. This will be fine.
So critical. It says total critical damage. So you just did 20 damage. That guy.
Oh.
He is so pasted. What do? How do you reveal this guy's spine?
So let's say that it was also a, let's do an uppercut.
Okay.
So it's an upwards swing, kind of like a golf swing, into his skull, which proceeds to kind of rip out, and then you see spine.
The spine.
And then the spine just comes out like a zipper after it.
Oh.
That's right.
All right. That's gonna be a problem for that person.
And of course, yelling "puppy killer" the whole time.
Okay, Smalley has spoken.
Yeah.
And now it's their turn.
Full on Mortal Kombat flashbacks over here.
KO.
This dude's stepping out, and he's going to turn his crossbow on Smalley, and he unloads with a 14. Does that hit Smalley?
Yeah, no, 14 does not hit.
No. Goes whipping by. The caster is not enjoying this, and is going to go for the person that just destroyed, looks scariest, and that's Smalley. And doggone it, it worked once. It'll work twice.
I'm out of spell slots. No.
Oh no, he's got one more, and it's might as well use the same spell because it's so good. And yeah, it's a big radius, but he doesn't want. Yeah, he's just gonna take out Smalley and these two dudes. That's enough. I mean, unless he rolls terrible. Let's just see what kind of roll he gets.
I vote for terrible.
Yeah, it's enough. So, well, wait a second.
I vote for terrible. Oh.
7 plus. Okay, so 7. Yeah. Smalley's down a little bit, right? So yeah, Smalley, you fall asleep. You're down in the vines
Again.
Yep.
Just like.
I mean, he just died. The wizard said, "Die, won't you?" And down goes Smalley. I mean, go ahead and roll inside check if you want.
Well, it's just unconscious.
I've gotten this one. I think I know what's happening.
I'm just over here going, oh, he's doing this again. He just did this bit. It only works once.
Okay. All right. This dude is going to swing at Kiri.
No.
It could get ugly for Kiri.
No,
Here it goes. He has a +3 to hit. Here it comes. Raw 20-sided die roll. Oh my gosh. He rolled a natural 1. He swings and misses. Stay still.
Oh.
And okay, there is a bit of a complication. Where is it? Somewhere here. No.
The horse is about to take its initiative. It's about to use its hooves on Smalley. Get out of there, Smalley.
I mean, look.
I guess not.
I don't know.
As the horse.
I would pick Smalley above everything.
I know.
Smalley versus the world.
At this point. Yeah. No, I guess no, that's it. That's it. I thought there was a reinforcement here, but there's not. So I believe they've all gone. They've all gone. Except for Well, excuse me. Okay. That's Mr. Webb cries out in pain. Go! You're not sure why.
Stubbed his toe.
There's another one in the rocks. Damn it.
There's another toe in the rocks.
Which rocks?
Which toe?
There's witches here. Be careful, everyone.
Witches!
Smalley, this is no time to sleep.
Okay,
Witches!
enough. I'm moving on. This foolishness. Bandy,
Oh, okay.
roll
he
perception. You may actually
I
have a
can't
chance.
see anything yet. I'm behind rocks and trees.
Well,
I
there
did
is
that for
okay.
a reason, right?
Okay, yes.
So because I had just appeared out of the left side, I'm gonna dart out the right side.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna come right up here.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to roll perception?
Yes.
All right. I was not bad.
That's
16.
not bad. You don't know what Webb was talking about.
Okay.
But he's pointing up in this direction. Why don't you roll a another one, because you'll have advantage since he's helping you out here.
No, 16.
Yeah, I still
I just
can't.
looked that way. I don't
Yeah.
what?
Some bastard up in the hill.
Oh, okay. I mean, we got enough over here. Hold on. And I turn and can I see that same wizard, the one that's just a real bad actor?
Yeah, you
I got a
can.
line of sight to him still. Okay.
It's pretty bad though. He's got a little cover.
And I will. He's got a little cover. Then I will use. Oh wait, we have bless.
You can
bless.
you can
Hold on.
step
Bless.
5 feet to your left and you can see him better.
Let me just add the bless. 16 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. There goes 9 more fire damage.
Oh my gosh. He cries out, twists around, coughs, chokes, and falls dead.
Okay.
Or at least falls unconscious. The great God will get you. You'll see. Ooh.
Sure, whatever.
Aggie.
Cool story, guy.
I'm like, oh no, that guy's asleep too. Yeah,
I'll does not have the sleep spell. It's okay, they're sleeping. But it's a different kind of sleep spell.
let me see. Is this where I
Oh, you want to roll a perception, Aggie?
Of course. Everything I need to know is in front of me. Is the person who's been doing all the work is currently asleep, and I'm like, whoop, time to go wake them back up. Yeah,
Exactly.
Perception though. It's gonna be perfect. Oh, an 18.
Ooh, that's so good, but it's not good enough.
Perfect. I didn't want to deal with it anyway. I'm going to look at this guy that's in front of Kiri. Does this guy look injured at all? Has he been touched?
No, he's untouched.
We've been playing wiffle ball with each other.
I'm like, Kiri, I'll soften him up. And I'm going to like gong my shovel against a stone so it kind of rings out. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh, tell us what that does.
It is a horrible ringing bell that hits to one creature, and they need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
That is perfect for what you do. Okay, here it comes. They have a wisdom. They have actually a bit of a negative there. So they they fail. He covers his ears for a second. You see his face turn pale. Little blood comes out his nose.
All right, Kiri, he's softened up, so he's all yours. The bell's tolling for him. And So he takes 5 points of necrotic damage, and
Nice.
my bonus action as the Circle of the Grave cleric, I get to cast that super cool spell that I always remember the name of, Spare the Dying, at range as a bonus action. And I'm gonna
Wow.
use Spare the Dying on that one guy that was bleeding out.
Oh
And hopefully he's not dead. Hopefully I've gotten to him in time, but
Mhm.
and that's my movement, my action, and my bonus action. Which one of these guys got stabbed, I will
All right.
stabilize them.
Excellent. All right. Webb is going to move around here and take cover back against the thing. He's really bleeding. He's not a happy camper. And he's gonna look for an enemy, take a pot shot at the one on Kiri, misses, curse, and Kiri's turn. This guy just got hit with something weird from Aggie, a chilling bell toll that doesn't look like that shovel should be able to make that sound, but man, and it's like it was the clapper on an invisible bell, church bell, and this guy wipes the blood off of his nose, does this kind of like flex, and now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
All right, you went kind of faint on us there.
I'm hitting him with my stick, and this time I rolled good.
Nice, you clapped him.
Yeah.
Whack. Okay, we just had 5. That's 14. Oh my gosh. Is it possible? Is it possible
Totally
that Kiri
different
just this waif, this Twiggy just did like a spin move or something with her shillelagh? You just clobber him and he's got like Tweety birds going on and then crumples at your feet.
I'm just watching this and I'm like, huh, they actually are related.
All right. Next we have Smalley is asleep still, right?
Sleep. So how do I not be asleep?
You are snoozing.
Somebody has to wake you up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the
I'm on my
power
way.
of sleep spell against level 1.
So that's my turn.
Yeah, well, this
Does
dude
Smalley
knows
snore?
it's
That's the
turn.
question.
It's this guy's turn. He knows what
Yeah.
that sleep spell does.
No.
Going to have advantage on Smalley and just unload. I don't think you have rage anymore either. My
No.
guess is that's going to be a 16. Actually,
Hits.
a 17 to hit. Okay. And I'm just going to do averages because it takes longer to. So you take 7 damage. That's straight, I think, because you're not raging when you fall asleep. Probably should have corrected that earlier, but you haven't taken damage since, so it's no problem. You see this little, there's a little hit point counter on here. You see that little green bar? Can you see the green bars above characters?
Yes.
On your tokens?
I can
Well,
see
I can
mine.
see mine and I can
Yeah.
see Webb.
Okay, so how many hit points do you have now, Smalley?
I have 5.
5. Okay, so if I update that, oops, that didn't work.
It
Let's
should
try it.
Why
drop.
were we even worried? Smalley's fine.
Yeah, so this way, it's useful for other characters to see how hurt someone is, so they can kind of prioritize. You can see that he's bleeding and stuff.
Wake up, Smalley.
Has anyone else taken damage? I don't think so. You've been pretty lucky. All right. So, oh yes, and that person.
I mean, if he hits me, I wake up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So Smalley's awake now, but lost their turn. So a 10. Does a 10 hit Kiri?
No.
No. Okay. Another arrow comes flying out, and you see up in the up in the bushes, etc. A person. Can you see that up in the?
Oh, all the way over there.
Yeah. Yeah. And they seem to be reloading the crossbow. Next, it is Mandy's turn.
So Kiri saw them over there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for this one. She saw because the arrow went whipping past her, but you got a shot at it because
Okay. No, I don't.
yeah, you're not sure, but you
Uh,
do know where the other crossbowman is.
I still see the one over here by the rock.
Yeah.
Right? I got an angle on him now. So just firebolt. Yeah. I mean, I'm a one trick wonder. Oh, but I have bless. Hold on.
Too blessed to be stressed.
13.
Does not hit. Oh,
Dang.
he ducks behind that rock.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, now he knows where I am. And totally thinking Webb just stubbed his toe or caught himself on a nail or something. I'm gonna go like this way. Right over here.
Okay.
And
Well,
duck
you got
down.
yeah, personal cover.
Yeah, it looks like there's some barrels there, so
Yeah.
I'm pretending to be a barrel.
Yeah. All right, Aggie. You're seeing all this go down.
Yeah, I'll look for that. I don't see that crossbowman way out there to the right, correct?
You might roll a perception because you were standing there when an arrow went zipping by, and you can kind of guess what quadrant it came from.
17.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see that fella up there reloading his bow.
Hey, same the only damaging cantrip I have. I'll let me see here. I need to
Bring out your dead.
I know, right?
Boom.
I'll start climbing my way over there. I'll point at that man and I will bang my shovel and I'll go, "Hey, my friend's gonna rip out your spine if you don't put down your weapon."
Through your butt.
Through your butt. How painful do you think that'll be? And an attempt to intimidate that man, and he needs to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Yeah, these dudes their dump stat was but
no!
he retreats. It's like he flips you off and puts the thing up to the crossbow up to his shoulder.
If you thought I was trying to intimidate you, I wasn't. I was trying to save your life. I promise you. It's just how I sound.
Help me help you.
All right, Webb pulls his bow to his ear again and just looses a semi-hopeless shot because the guy's got some cover. So it's going to be 15 plus. Actually, hits him.
Nice.
5. The guy goes, takes it. That's the first time he's been hit. And right, Kiri, you're up.
Oh, okay. So this is that guy's still up?
That's
The one
Smalley.
to the left of the rock.
No.
Yeah.
This dude
Yes.
here? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Can I make it over there? Let's find out. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. All right, attack. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna hit with my stick. Ooh. Cool.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so What was the damage on someone just hit him? Was it the
Webb
fire?
just hit him for 5.
5. 7 is 12.
I don't know if he took damage before that at all.
Oh, he took all the damage in one round, so he couldn't do his second wind until next round, and you took him down below his hit points before he could do it. Wow, what teamwork. God. Oh, you just hey, Carrie. Oh my God.
Seriously, last guy, you got to get out of here. You got to stop. They're coming for you.
Merle. Merle. We are the puppy avengers. Oh my God, his morale. Look at his morale roll. He rolled a 5. Okay, but it's not his turn. It's Smalley's turn. He might be urinating in his pants, but you can't see that because he's hidden. Smalley.
Wait, he's hidden?
No, you just can't see his pants.
Oh, I see. Okay, so well, charging anyway. But how do I get out of these vines?
Oh, strength check.
Yes.
Can Tangle just stay there forever?
It lasts a long time.
Okay.
Has Kiri taken damage? No. So she
Did
hasn't
fall
had to roll.
asleep, though.
Yeah, I lost concentration on.
Oh yeah.
Rats. Okay, that is not a factor anymore. So yeah, Smalley,
Oh,
do your
all right,
worst.
so
or
just
best.
charging him. Can someone ping him again? I lost. You know how
Yeah.
you look away and you look back and you can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
him anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and that's my turn though.
You could dash as an action.
Mm-hmm. Close
You
the
wanna
distance
really
on him.
Just charge him.
That's 30.
Your call.
Yeah, that's 30 right there,
And
where I
then
am.
you could close the rest of the way. And then if he tried to move away from you, you could get an opportunity attack. But he could also
Oh, that is true.
let you
Yeah,
up.
let's do it. Looking as intimidating as possible, crashing
Okay.
through
With a
these
crossbow.
bushes.
So,
So he, with a crossbow, he's at disadvantage at that close range. But he knows he's.
Say you didn't murder the puppy. Say you didn't murder the
puppy. All right. Well,
he totally murdered the puppy.
All right, he's got 2 ways to go. Here we go. High means he attacks. Low means he runs. He runs. All right, that's an opportunity attack. Oh wait, no, he can disengage.
That's right.
You're not that dumb. So he can only run 30 after a disengage, though. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. My friends are gonna kick your ass. I didn't do it. He can't decide if he's apologizing or threatening. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. I think we went silent there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, so Smalley, he disengages. You can't attack him. It's now his turn, and he runs. He double speeds it 60 feet. He's going this way because there's some big rocks up there. Are you going to pursue? How you guys want to do this?
Someone shoot him.
Next is Bandy. Yeah, Bandy, what's your range?
I
your
got
longest?
120-foot range.
Well, that might do it.
All right, so I'm gonna but he's at a weird angle.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be kind of.
I'm like, oh, this is where I would be able to get.
It's going to be kind of. Where are you?
Near the top of the pile of junk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Give it a shot. You might as well.
Right. Plus, hold on.
We got
15.
15. Roll again because of disadvantage for all the funky cover and crap.
Bless.
And bless. Oh my gosh.
14.
You hit him.
Yes.
So damage 9. No, 6. Sorry, it's upside down.
Ah, he cries
6.
out. And Webb. No, where's Webb? Okay.
He was
Bandy.
right near where I was.
So it's Aggie that's next. I don't think Aggie. Do you have something
Toll the
with
Dead is a long
What's
distance,
that?
isn't it?
Yeah, Toll the Dead is 60 feet.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That's a little.
You're out of range. Well, if you do 30, he's got another. You got to add another 30 from where he is right there.
Yeah, run up there.
So
I'm a
I got
dwarf, I
60
can't go
here.
very far.
So
Yeah, he's in range. Give it a shot. You
all
might
right,
take him out.
he's got a wisdom saving throw
That's
to
right.
make.
Sorry. And he fails.
Nice.
1 damage. He goes, ow. All right. And Webb might be the one. One
buddy.
shot. Let's
Come
go,
on, Webb. Come on, Webb.
19. He hits.
Yes.
2 plus, he's got it's 6 and 7 and 6. Yeah, he's down. He goes down. Webb quills him, just like peppers him in the back. He goes down. All the enemies are dead that you can see. And congratulations. You just won your first encounter.
I was looking around. Is it?
Carrie's gonna run over to the guy who was bleeding out and quickly give them a good berry.
Yes, I think your audio kind of fell off. We can barely hear you. I don't know. I don't know why.
Let me see.
Might want to put that just a little closer to your mouth or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So she's gonna run over to whichever one is bleeding and give them a good berry. Because I have 5 left, or 4 now, and then I'll give the rest to Smalley to damage, or did anybody else take damage?
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So
we're out of combat.
We are, and
Bandy, I just run right over to the horse and I start rifling through the pack. I'm like, they look like they would keep something expensive on the horse.
Molly's going to double tap all of the bad guys just in case.
Nice.
I was gonna go around and stabilize any of the ones
crew.
to talk to, and I'm going around like, oh, all right, hang on, buddy.
What
Wait,
is
we can
that?
get whatever
What is-
sick blood all over my face. I hope it's not contagious.
What is double tap from? What is that from?
Zombieland.
Zombie.
It might be Zombieland.
2 to the head. Come on.
These guys look at you. One of them's unconscious, but the other one wasn't bleeding out because of the stay. What was it called again? That the gravedigger made some kind of
spare the dying.
Spare the dying, right? The one that's conscious just says, "Thank you so much. Thank you. I think unless you're going to kidnap us now, are you?"
That's too much trouble. Clearly.
Are you oh god, what was the guy's
Cloths.
name?
Cloth. Cloth sent you. Cloth's alive?
Yeah.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, thank the gods.
Dog's dead though. Sorry.
Andy, we were gonna
why would you say that?
one.
We tried really hard to save and we couldn't.
Bandy doesn't know.
But we're but it's okay. It's okay. We're
They killed Beagley Weagley?
Oh
Oh.
god, that's a really cute name.
Oh.
It's okay. We got your replacement gift. And I pat the horse. Just the horse, though.
Wait, what?
Horsey
it's
Worsey?
a new pet for them.
What?
Okay. I don't know.
We can't
thank you.
I'm
so happy to be
nice.
We sent Claude with one of our friends to get healed, so we could come save you, and we can take you to them, okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I can't tell you. We were so scared. They were going to do something to us, infect us, I think. Oh my God. And scene.
Oh, I need that medicine check. Oh no. I'm like, wait a minute. We should talk to them. Hang on, we got some medicine. Oh.
We gotta stop because it's 9. And thank you. We can resolve all the little details at the beginning of next episode. Good job. Way to go. Survived your first encounter. As a DM, I feel a little bad that no one was knocked unconscious, at least. But I did knock you. I did make you sleep for a little while. And a magical slot has been bought for Aggie from J-Dog.
J-Dog, I appreciate you. Your kindness knows no bounds.
Awesome. Also, it is time for our giveaway results. I believe, Yang Yang, you have the...
Spin the wheel.
You spin the wheel.
Spin it. Oh, one last chance. Get in there. Exclamation ticket.
At the end of the outros. Okay.
Exclamation ticket. Get in there.
Exclamation point ticket. Okay. I've been Stephen Merlino. And you can come back and see us again next Wednesday for session 2, when we will hopefully get to Evensong and meet the wizard Rosa, who has something in store for these 5 adventurers. Gwen?
This has been Gwendolyn. If you'd like to bounce RPG ideas off of me, you can find me on Instagram at Camilla Coven.
Oh.
Hey, calling somebody.
Obviously, that's got to be our hero here, Smalley. Michelle.
Well, all barbarians really know how to do a smash. So, but yes, I'm Michelle. You can usually find me at Phoenix Dice on Instagram and all manner of social media. Follow us because we actually have a very special event happening later this month, our 5-year anniversary. So giveaway galore and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much. I love playing this. This is so much fun. I'm excited for next week. The Gar.
Oh, me. Hi. You can find me pretty much everywhere under Garwar, spelled like it sounds. Yes, that's a joke. But you can find me here on Twitch. You can find me in the socials that I actually go to, Reddit, whatever. Garwar.
Do you ever you look at the Discord, our Discord?
Mm-hmm.
You on there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. If you ping us in the chat and stuff, we'll at least I suck at anything social media-esque, but if you ping me, if you put my name there, then I get this alert. Oh, someone gives a crap that you see this, and then I will find it usually. Anyway, Garwar is much more adept at that than I am, so I'm sure that, yeah. All right, Kiri, take us out.
All right. Hi, I'm Jen. I go by Savage Sparrow on the internet. SavageSparrow.com is my awesome website for nerdy apparel and accessories. We are launching a pre-order this week for a really cool spinner pin that says, "Where's the dopamine?" and it can spin it to figure it out.
Awesome.
And also, I just relaunched my Patreon this week, so if you want to check out my artwork and stuff, it's Savage Sparrow on Patreon.
Right on. Okay, Yang Yang, what do we got?
Secret 30K. I'll be in
Secret 30K. All right. All right. Well, until next week, stay safe. And 6 o'clock Wednesday next. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.